Hey everyone, it is Eddie Deline here, and I want to share with you a little bit about my journey and how I've started purchasing properties when I was 18 years old, and I've purchased properties to the to the age I'm now, hitting 10 properties by the age of 25 years old. How I did it, and what was the mindset throughout the whole thing. As a lot of people, they email me that and they want to know a little bit more about it and that kind of stuff. So I guess, getting started, I purchased the first property for myself. I was looking and saving up when I was from 17 years old, maybe even a little bit before that. I was in high school, I was working at McDonald's, and saving deposit on the side, working after school. And, by the time, my initial goal was to purchase one property by the time I was 18. And, eventually I signed the contract pretty much on my 18th birthday, and then the property settled when I turned 19. So whether I purchased at 18 or 19, whatever, it's up to you how you want to say it. But it settled when I was 19 years old, and I've been purchasing properties ever since. I think the next one I purchased after that was about a year and a half or 2 years after that, and yeah, so I purchased another property after that. I've always bought properties to rent them out to get money coming in to pay for pay for the mortgage, pay the expenses, and all that kind of stuff. Moving forward from there, I purchased in, I think it was about 2014. About a year and a half later, I purchased another two properties in 1 year. The year after that, I purchased another two properties. This property after the year after that, I purchased three properties, and now I'm hitting 11 properties now. So I guess the mindset behind it is to build a property portfolio, to help your retirement, fund your retirement. I know you see a lot of people and they're in work, or they're working till they're 65, 70, and they're old and they're just tired and they don't want to be working. They want to be able to spend time with their family, and they don't want to be tied to a job. Like, whether you love your job or hate your job, it's something that I know that I've spoke to people and they've said, oh, I love my job, or I wouldn't quit or anything like that. But in natural fact, like, wouldn't you want to be able to have the decision if you needed to work? If you only wanted to work 2 days a week instead of 5 days a week or 6 days a week, and only work less time to spend more time with your family. And I think that's what everyone wants. More time, more options. I know that's what I want, and that's what a lot of I think everyone's going towards the same thing. Whether you take action upon it, or whether you just going to put it off until you're 40 or 50 years old and then start thinking about it is another thing. But for me, ever since I started working when I was 14, it's not something that I enjoyed or wanted to go to work. It's you want to be able to have the time, have the freedom, go on holiday, have the money to do whatever you want, take care of your family, take care of your friends, and do what you want on with your time, with your money, and that kind of thing. And that's where I became very passionate and obsessed with owning a lot of property, because I know that, if natural fact, if you look at all the millionaires, billionaires throughout the world, it's an actual fact that over 90% of them started, made their first $1 million and made money through investing in real estate. It's the most base asset that you can actually purchase. You can obviously use leverage to purchase property, like you can borrow money from the bank to purchase property. You can have rental money coming in. It's not like a stock where it can just disappear overnight. If you purchase in places that in metro, you don't purchase in mining towns or out in Woolpool or anything like that, but you purchase in metro areas, whether it be Queensland, Sydney, or Melbourne, or whatever. But you purchase close to a CBD with high rental return. Lots of opportunity for your tenants to consistently rent it out. You have insurances in place. It just makes sense. I've been researching these for a lot of years. From reading every single property investment book and podcast, and you name it, I've read it. So that's just a bit about mindset, and being able to get to a better position. Have more time, more freedom, and if you have to sacrifice 1 or 2 years to be able to save yourself from working for 20 years, then I think that's a wise investment. And that's why I've pushed myself so hard to get to this position. Pushed myself to work 2, 3, 4 jobs and at a time, and to be able to save money for deposits and put money into property that will go up, instead of stuff that's going to go down in value. Stuff that's going to go up in value. It just makes natural sense if you think about it logically. So yeah, that's just a bit about, you know, my peace of mind and my you know, my thoughts on property, and you know, a bit about my mindset and the journey that I've been on over the last few years. Yeah, so a few people asked me that, and I just thought I'd put a quick video up. So thanks for watching. If you do have any questions, you know, just send me a message through on Facebook, or email me, the link below. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll chat to you soon.